tinier, curvier, pluggier.
Spiky Bits.
Welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. I'm Rob Barrett from SpikyBits.com. And yes, for the fourth year, Games Workshop has decided they needed to put out a paint handle. Yep, here we are, reviewing a paint handle again. The fourth year in a row. But it's only crazy if it doesn't work. And obviously, people are buying this thing. So they had to change up the design again. So we're going to take a look back over the storied history of paint handles throughout the past 4 years from Games Workshop and see how they compare to this new one. So here it is, the prettiest girl in the room, the 2020 Citadel color paint handle, new and improved, curvier, but is it better? I don't know. I'm about to check it out. Now this is priced at $12.50 this go around. I think 4 years ago when they first put this out, it was at $8. Of course, you can always get your hobbies for less from Dice Head Games or Amazon. Haha, just kidding. All of these are allocated to 2 per store. So probably if you find them, they're gonna be quite expensive on the secondary market. Everything is for the next couple of weeks, I guess. Nobody knows what's going on, but hey, Games Workshop has free minis at their local store. So you can go in and get free minis and we'll see if the stuff's allocated at their stores. Am I right? Am I right? See what I did there? I'm not bitter. I'm not a former game store owner, and I know a lot of game store owners that aren't happy about this. But today, it's all about the Citadel Paint Color Handle 2020. So I can already tell you, just looking at this, it's super hollow, very, very light, and it feels cheap. Straight up. Like, the mechanism here looks like it has 2 sort of pulleys or springs, whatever you want. I guess they're more of a spring. Yeah, it's definitely a spring in there. But this head doesn't detach, so this is permanently attached here, unlike the other ones, which, if I recall correctly, and somebody fact checked me on this, they said those ones that screwed off, the head that screwed off, the past 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them actually, the head screw off. I thought they were going to release larger size, I guess, miniature holders on top, so you could like kind of switch things out if you wanted to, but I don't think that ever happened, and they just keep rehashing kind of the same old thing right here. So this particular one, I can already tell it's smaller than the other ones. So it's about 3 inches tall, about 1.75 inches wide, give or take, and it looks like it's only designed, let's look at the cap here, for 40 and 32, yeah. So 32 millimeter diameter, and 40 and 25, of course. When 25 goes on the inside, this goes on the outside, that goes on the outside. Okay, cool, too easy. So here's what it looks like against the very first paint handle from 2016. This is the 2016 model right here. Now we're in space. Now we got flying cars. We got moon boots. We got hover bikes and hoverboards and things. No, just kidding. It's the same old. It almost looks like a wine glass, doesn't it? Am I right? Or like a bowling pin? Or something else I'm not going to talk about on here. But either way, so yeah, this one does come off and has that. This actually feels, I mean, it is hollow, but it doesn't feel cheap. Like, it feels like it's got, you know, some weight behind it. Like, hey, I can drop this, it won't break in half. This is there's way more tension on this, and I think that's because, yeah, there's double springs in there. There's only one. It almost feels like it's gonna break right there at that point. Well, let's get it loaded with some minis and see what's up. I was wrestling with this off camera a little bit because I didn't want to break my mans, but it looks like it'll be just fine. So the 25 mil stuff goes in the inner circle, and it's kind of snug. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it fits. And now that I got it in my hand, right? And there's a model in the top, it almost feels like there's a counterweight, to be quite honest. So like it immediately feels comfortable. It felt a little awkward in my hands without a model in it. Like, I was like, this feels cheap. Like, I don't like that. Oh, it's because the magnet came off. Stupid. Oh well, at least the guy didn't break. So we'll just pretend there is no magnet on here. We'll have to remagnetize him. But I feel like now that I got it in there and it feels like there's a counterbalance to the top, I do like that, to be quite honest. And I think now everything looks weird in my hands because I have stupid oversized hands. It's hard to tell. But I think for the most part, I'm okay with this. Now I can see where a lot of people are going to hold this and kind of pinch it between their two fingers right here. And I'm not sure, like I could see where that will put a lot of pressure. Now, again, I haven't used it, but I could see where that's going to put a lot of pressure on your arm. So I think maybe a good thing to consider is trying to put your fingers around the rest. Now I can't, like I said, I have a big hand for some reason, but don't judge this review based on my hand, because my hand's kind of stupid big. But this, I think this would be a good way to hold it. So, you know, if you can, try to hold it like that, and maybe don't do this. But I could see where you'd be able to kind of get in there and kind of turn around and look at stuff a little bit better right here. Now, again, it honestly feels like this is harder to hold on to than this. I gotta be honest, like, because I can't even get, like here I can get 3 fingers around, and I'm barely 3 fingers right here. So you know you got to go deep, right? You got to get all your fingers around the paint handle. So I feel like that's a plus, because like here I feel like I'm Captain Hook trying to hold on to this, and here I feel like I'm actually a person. So I kind of, you know, a lot of people talk shit about this, but I don't know. It seems like this design might be better, to be quite honest. Now that I got it down. Now the top, I don't like that it's not detachable. But that being said, they never came out with refills for the top either. So I don't know. I don't know what to say at this point. Like I'm kind of torn. Let's see. Let's try to put a 32 in here. All right, 32's pretty secure. It's definitely more stable now in my hand because it's taller. It's got more beef to the model. So I feel like it's definitely way more secure in my hand. And like I said, I can definitely I can rest my pinky around there. That's kind of nice. Okay, I'm digging it. I'm on board. Let's try a 40 mil. And this is my favorite custodian model. Check him out. He's got a cape. You know he's larger than charge if he's got a cape and a spear. And look at that hat. Look at that hat. Oof. This guy's living life large. Except for he really should have a storm shield now. But that's okay. That's okay. Don't tell him that. He's loving life. But yeah, that actually is pretty secure too. I'm digging that. Now I don't think we can get a 50 mil in here. Let's see. Can we get a 50 mil? No, definitely not. So it will not fit a 50 mil. I think you have to use the Super XL, the double, triple. How many springs does this have? 3 springs in here. So this one, does this one do 50? Oh, broke my hands. All right. Broke my ammo feed on Commander Augustus here. Yeah, that definitely holds. All right. And let's try something else. Like, what is this? This is a 60 mil. So there's that Orc Buster. Oh, it can go bigger. Like we got more space here. How much does this go up to? Oh, it goes up to 100. Holy crap. Okay. Well, that was easy. I forgot. I haven't looked at this in forever. It does ovals too. I didn't realize it did that 105 oval either. Oh, that's cool. All right. Well, so, you know, if you want a handle for bigger stuff, I guess you'll have to wait till next year when they put out the 2021 XL model, maybe. But this one's definitely a little top heavy ahead of time. But if you want to do it now, well, you can find this XL. I don't know what they're going for. I think they were 15 retail. And of course, if you really want to, you could get this red one here that came out last year. Exactly the same as the black one, just red. That's it. It's just red because it goes faster. It helps you paint faster. Everybody knows that. These are facts. I learned it. So I don't know. I feel like that's. Oh, and there's this guy, the wacky inflatable blow up man that will hold all your parts. Although I definitely don't recommend for parts you're gonna paint to put these little alligator clips here. I don't know how I feel about that, but maybe holding something else while you're trying to glue it or something before it's painted. But I don't feel like that's a good idea while it's painted. But there's this one too. If you missed out on this, you can definitely get the assembly handle as well. So there's one. Which ones came out the next? Was it this one? These came out the next year. 2, 3, 4 years of Citadel paint handles right there. Boom. Who knows what they'll come out with next, but like I said in the intro, it's only crazy if it doesn't work. So that is it for this one, y'all. If you can find this, like I said, limited to per store, right meow. it might not be a bad buy. Like, I feel like it's better than its predecessors. Strangely enough, I did not expect to be saying that at the end of this video, but too long didn't read. There it is. So, you know, hey, hit subscribe or, you know, click on notifications if you want to hear me say funny things and watch more videos, I guess.